my god. Oh my god.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay. Oh yeah, I clicked on the YouTube link and it works.
Yay!
Okay, I had to close the the YouTube because I kept hearing myself.
The sound works?
Yeah, the sound works. Okay, I had to close. Oh no. E. Maybe I'll just like have it on, but
I'm gonna get water real quick.
Wait, Andy.
Hmm?
Whenever I talk, the picture thingy goes to my face. But then when I talk, like, how will people see the?
When you talk?
Yeah, like on YouTube, at least when I talk, like it goes, or when it picks up anything on my end, it goes to like my profile picture. But then,
Wait, really?
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. So I'm like, how do I talk, but then also not disturb the thingy, the slides.
Oh wait, I think I fixed it.
Oh yeah, you just have to click on
Okay, I
your
fixed
yeah to
it.
fix it. Okay, because I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Fudge. Fudge. Did I post anything on the...
Hmm?
Oh my gosh, because I thought I was typing in a chat, but then I realized I was typing on the right Reddit post. Did I? Okay, no, I don't. I don't think so. Oh my gosh, it's Amy time.
Ew.
Ew, what the heck?
Can you hear that?
Huh?
Can you hear me drinking my water?
Oh no, no, I was talking about something else.
How many people are in the chat right now? Like 3?
Wait, what?
How many people are watching right now?
4, including us. I mean, unless you, I have the link on.
Wow.
So 4, including. Oh my gosh, Brennan.
Wow. Get participation points. At the very end, you will. For anyone here already, we're gonna get started at 7:10.
my gosh, it's Veronica.
Hmm?
It's Veronica. Oh no. How do you kick people out of here? Oh my gosh, Andrew made it.
Again, for anyone coming in, we are going to be getting started at 7:10, so in 8 minutes. Ew, Veronica, why do you say that?
Oh no.
Should I read it out loud?
Do it.
안녕하세요, everyone. I am so excited to learn about the Trevor project. Yeah. Hello, Max.
Nice.
That's for anyone coming in again. We are gonna be getting started at 10. So just hold on tight. We will be getting started soon. We are doing some comment interaction though, so if you would like to say anything, any shout outs you'd like to make, we can do that for you. What the heck? If you happen to be in the NorCal area, go to the Quad DCM. Just let me know, please.
What's that?
Quad DCM is an event held between the 4 northern divisions of CNH, and they do a bunch of activities, games, DCMs. You know the drill.
Wow, great advertising.
Also, go to K-Rock.
Yeah.
And S&M, Serenade and Marshmallow. We'll be getting started in 4 minutes. Serenade and Marshmallow.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yup.
Oh, yup.
Yup. So I was gonna like watch this video and be like, what are they talking about?
Oh no, I forgot it. It records. Wow, 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes. Hello, hello. We're getting started in 2 minutes.
Hi, Emily. Oh, what happened?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh no, oh no. My email checker's popping off. I hope that didn't like show.
Yes,
Okay.
that was me speaking.
Anyways, we're going to get started. Thank you all for coming out to our webinar about the Trevor project. And so I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Andy Nguyen. I'm a third-year psychology major at UCR, and I am the Desert Oasis Lieutenant Governor.
Hello, I am Maddie, or Madeline. I'm a fourth-year cell molecular and developmental biology major at UCR, and I'm also your involvement, retention, and service chair for Desert Oasis.
Cool. So we're gonna quickly talk about like what the Trevor project means to us. And so for me, like Trevor project really means a lot in terms of like being able to give back resources to uh, LGBTQ plus youth who don't have the kind of opportunities um, or resources to fend for themselves. And especially because growing up, I didn't really have those kind of like opportunities, and seeing like that there are a lot of things like the Trevor Project, and seeing the things that the Trevor Project does mean a lot. I don't know if Maddie has any kind of like significance with it, but
No, I could say a couple of things. Yeah, I honestly am not too familiar with these kinds of resources, but I know that these opportunities that Trevor Project gives does help a lot of my own friends and family. So I'm just very grateful that at least my friends and family have this kind of outlet and this kind of resource that they could turn to. And yes, I'm just really happy that such a thing exists for the LGBTQ plus youth community.
cool. And so what is the Trevor Project? The Trevor Project is an American nonprofit organization founded in 1998. So honestly, like not too long ago, and the organization focuses on suicide prevention efforts among the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning youth. This also extends on to beyond just the LGBTQ community, but also people who are asexual, um, transgender, whatever it might be. And they do their best to provide resources for anyone or anything that might need help.
So, talking about the history of the Trevor Project, so Trevor is actually a character in a short film created by James, Peggy, and Randy. The film actually went on to win many awards, including the Academy Award for Best Live Action Short Film. And due to the film's popularity, it sparked a movement. And Peggy, one of the short film creators, she realized that there are no actual places for the character people like Trevor could turn to. So she gathered experts to create a 24-hour crisis line, and James helped fund that project. They created the first ever national suicide hotline and crisis intervention for the LGBTQ plus community. And you can actually watch the short film on YouTube. It's on the link on the screen.
Yeah, we'll also be posting this workshop afterwards onto the division page. So if you do want to see the short film, that is a possibility. I think it's about 20 minutes long, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
20
20 minutes
minutes.
long, and it's pretty cool watch. Next, we were talking about like what the Trevor Project provides and how they accomplish it. So what does the Trevor Project provide? The first thing that most people know about from the Trevor Project is their crisis interventions. Um, and so the Trevor Lifeline is a 24-hour hotline available to the LGBTQ plus youth under the age of 25, and the number is as listed on the screen. They also provide text and chat services where youths can message trained counselors, especially if they are not very comfortable with talking on the phone with someone, or if they're in a situation where they can't really um, speak out about it. And so these text and chat services are a really great way for LGBTQ plus youth to kind of like anonymously talk about things that they're going through and um, reach out for help. The next thing that the Trevor Project provides is the suicide prevention training. They have guides and training for adults that would like to help the needs of these LGBTQ youth um, and guide them as allies. So if you are a member of the LGBTQ plus community who may be like older and um, more influence, or if you are someone who is not necessarily part of the community but would like to be an ally, this is a really great way for you to learn about how you can help those who are LGBTQ plus youth under age 25 and are suffering through suicidal thoughts and depression because of who they are and helping them figure out like their identity. And the last thing they provide are community resources. And so the Trevor Space is a social networking community for the LGBTQ plus community youth, ages between 13 and 24, and their friends and allies. And so this is essentially like a safe space for um, the LGBTQ plus youth and their friends to network and be themselves without having to worry about any kind of discrimination against them.
Okay, so moving on, how you guys can help. So one way you can help is connecting with Trevor. So you can actually sign up for their email list. I believe it's found on their website, which is linked at the end. So the email list comes with like info on like the nearest volunteer groups and like other upcoming events. And they even have like social media. They have Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Google, and even like Pinterest, which I thought was cool. I actually scrolled through their Twitter, and it's a lot of motivating and inspirational like links and quotes and videos to all sorts of things. So it was really cool just scrolling and reading through it. Another way you can help is through volunteering. So we're all good at that. So the Trevor Project actually holds events, and you can actually get involved in certain regional cities, or you can launch your own Trevor chapter in a city near you. So that's like one good way to like incorporate our one of the DFIs into volunteering. And another way you can help, lastly, is to donate. So donations to the Trevor Project help fund, train the crisis counselors, and continue to provide for their crisis services, such as the Trevor Lifeline, to let the LGBTQ plus youth know that they are not alone.
Cool. And of course, this being our new district fundraising initiative, the donation part is a really big role for CNHCKI. And so some fundraising ideas that you can do, we actually don't have this listed on the workshop webinar slides, but some fundraising ideas you can do obviously is doing things like boba fundraisers and whatnot. But you can also reach out and ask, let's say like LGBT youth centers, if there's any way that like they can have volunteer groups or volunteering opportunities, and also in terms of like um, donating and like raising funds, you can have activities that are centered around the Trevor Project, and they could be things like something that we did that we didn't really like promote too much, but it was kind of like a pinwheel that you would post on social media and you tag your friends um, on different like prices, or like, yeah, basically like different prices, and it was kind of like shaped like a color wheel, so kind of like promoting like the flag and everything. But those are just some ideas. And then next is just kind of like a quote from one of the founders of the Trevor Project, and this is essentially what their mission is. And the Trevor Project is committed to providing all youth, regardless of sexual identity, the opportunity to be heard and the encouragement to be themselves. This is something that's important because the LGBTQ plus community, they they don't really have the same kind of opportunities that people who are not part of that community have, and it's kind of hard to see, especially because a lot of us obviously live in like California, Nevada, Hawaii, considering that is our district. But in other states, like on the East Coast and Central America, that isn't necessarily always the case, and a lot of these youth, they don't have the opportunities to be themselves and express their sexual identity, and they are discriminated against because of their orientation and their identity. And so it's really important to support these kind of organizations that do give back and uh, support these communities.
Yeah, so for more information, you can check out the Trevor Project website at thetrevorproject.org. And on that website, that's where you'll be able to find the Trevor space and all the resources there for the troubled LGBTQ plus youth to go to. Also, that's where all the information is for signing up for their emails, where you can volunteer, and links on where and how you can donate.
Cool. And so thank you all for coming to our webinar. We're actually going to open the floor for any questions, comments, or concerns. So if you have any like questions about like, if you want more details on the Trevor Project and or ideas on how you can fundraise, feel free to ask. All right. If not, feel free to reach out to me or anyone at DLT about any questions you may have, any ideas you might want to brainstorm about Trevor Project, or anything else in general. This is the sign-in link, so thank you all for coming. Be sure to sign in to receive MRP points. And yeah, I'll leave this here for a little bit, but yes, I will put it in the chat.
I don't think you can link, or oh, I guess you can. Never mind. Oh, thanks for coming, Jennifer.
We'll do a little bit of comment interaction. So if anyone wants to do anything like shout outs or want to talk, we can do that. Max says hashtag go to CKIX, which next year it's going to be in Las Vegas. So yes, you should go.
Woohoo! K-Rock does rock.
Yeah, I'll leave this here for another like 3 minutes, and we will part our ways.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, cool. We're gonna go ahead and end it here. Again, thank you all for coming, and I hope that you all learned a little bit something about the Trevor project. And yeah.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your summer.